This is Steve from Boxing UK in association with Supreme CBD. Frank Warren, can you talk us through that?
Yeah, it was a very entertaining night's boxing. Some little few shocks along the way as well. I thought the youngsters all done what they had to do, boxed well. I thought Mr. Atumia done fantastic, and I thought Royston did well. Good fight with the Ukrainian came through. That was a decent fight, European title fight. I thought Daniel Dubois' fight was very, very entertaining. Too entertaining for me.
Was your heart in your mouth at some point there, Frank?
I didn't know what happened. I knew he got caught on the top of the head, and remember it's cold out there anyway. And sometimes when fighters get caught on the top of the head, they get a little bit discombobulated, and he went, he sort of went over, but then he got up. And then he went, as you see yourself, he went down and then went down again. And one of those, he definitely didn't get hit. But he obviously had a problem with his leg. And I mean, first of all, I thought what was going on there. But then I could see he weren't walking. Because, I mean, when he got knocked down, like you stagger, but then you could see he couldn't put his foot down. And the second round, I noticed that he couldn't get his foot down. But he persevered and, put his shots together and done what he had to do. But he's done it. He's got an injury now to his leg. And they'd taken him off to get that scanned. But you can see there's a big lump come up on his leg. I think he's torn something. I hope he hasn't. But he's definitely going down. He went down all quickly and it's Paul's gone through.
In a perverse way, Frank, might that do Daniel Dubois a little bit of good? That he's come from behind from adversity?
Grit his teeth, especially if you've got, I mean, you're a big puncher, your power comes from planting your feet, and if you can't put I had the same problem with me tonight after the operation. I'd on my back and that, if you can't put your weight on it, you're knackered. And to his credit, he soldiered on and put his punches together, got his power and done what he had to do.
Tyson Fury, Chisora, entertaining fight. Frank, if I'm being really honest, social media seems to think it wasn't entertaining, it was a glorified exhibition. Just your thoughts on the criticism that's probably going to come your way?
All I would say is there was an official 59,700 and odd people here who didn't think it was an exhibition. I can't be helping with the internet. Maybe they're the same people who said that we wouldn't sell tickets, it'd be empty, whatever. I knew what that fight was going to be from the beginning. There is no way that Derek Chisora was in a million years could outbox Tyson Fury. What he would come to do is try and take him out, trying to hustle him and do it, and he tried to do that, but he was never going to be able to do that against Tyson. And by the way, I don't think anybody can do that against Tyson.
There's a certain Mr. Usyk thinks he can.
Well, then we'll see. But Tyson done a better job against Derek Chisora than Usyk did. Yeah. So styles and whatever all make fights. But I think at the end of the day, that fight could have been stopped a little bit earlier. And I think that Tyson, he's got some valuable rounds under his belt. Because he's over the last few years, he's not been as active that he would like, or I would like him to be, and that's what happened.
We spoke to Alex Krasiuk 20 minutes ago, and we asked him how negotiations are going. Have they started? He said they might nearly be finished. Can you give us any more light on that, Frank?
Well, I mean, Bobbin's there when we work together, and obviously the fight was made. I mean, we were going to do the fight December, but unfortunately, it's well publicised that he said he wouldn't be ready until next end of February, March. So that's where we are.
No, we're going to start. We'll get Tyson's.
We spoke again, Alex Krasiuk. He said that there's no way that Tyson Fury can beat Alexander Usyk.
That's great. He believes in his man, like we believe in our man.
How does Frank Warren see it going? I know that's a stupid question, but can you give us a bit more detail than Tyson wins?
I think it'd be a really good fight, and I think Tyson will stop it.
End of the year, Frank. How would you sum up 2022? Very, very successful?
Yeah, I think we've had a good year. I mean, we've put with Tyson's, he's done something I don't think any British boxer's done. He's broken box office records everywhere he's fought. We've done over 150,000 tickets in 2 fights, nearly 160,000. Some really, that Wembley show was an amazing show. This was a great show tonight. We've had some other great fights, and all our youngsters coming through. A couple of hiccups. I was very disappointed with Zach. He busted his hand in that fight, but he's young enough to come again. And I thought it was really a good for us an excellent year and set up a really better, I hope, 23.
Frank, he's Mr. Fury. I'll leave it there.
Yeah, thanks, man.